don't want to waste this. Okay, I really just did that. As someone who's battled with a history of really bad acne that has probably been the biggest hit that I have taken to my confidence, I want to take a moment to talk a little bit about skincare and share the part of the journey that I'm on, because I think that having healthy, glowing skin, first of all, healthy skin is not just an appearance thing. It's a part of your body. It's the largest organ. And so taking care of it and maintaining optimal skin health is a good idea. But also, I find that I can show up better and be more myself and go for things and be more spontaneous too when my skin is in a healthier place. And that means something like coming on and talking to you, not necessarily needing to be totally ready with makeup, although I am wearing makeup right now, but let's think more like Instagram stories, but also things like just spontaneously going out to do something with a friend, not feeling like, oh, but my skin and I need to put makeup on, not needing to hide my face. And I've dealt with that a lot, with acne and the confidence game with it. And, I've gone through Accutane, I use tretinoin, I've done a lot of this stuff, but I recently started to realize that there is a difference between skin that does not have acne and skin that is glowing and thriving. And I realized that, I don't want to just not have acne. That's like saying I don't just want to not be sick and not have a cold. I want to be feeling good and doing well. Well, I want my skin to have that same experience. So I started discovering and following some dermatologists on Instagram, and it's been really helpful. Someone that I like especially is Derm Guru. And I've used these different recommendations and information that I've learned, not only about what to use and product recommendations, but why, and the research behind it, the science, what makes these things work, and how to seek out quality products. I started putting together my own skin routine. So for fun, I'm going to show you what it is. So a skincare routine I found from one of these dermatologists goes like this. First, you want to start with a cleanser. And I've been using the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser specifically since I started Accutane and ever since I've been off. And I have found that even trying ones that are a little bit drier or maybe more hydrating, this is a real sweet spot for my skin specifically to feel like I'm truly getting clean without over drying, because I've had the experience of not fully having my skin clean and also over drying where it feels good in the moment, but I know that it's gonna probably urge an overproduction of sebum in response. So love CeraVe, such a great brand, recommended by my dermatologist originally. Next, they recommend using toner, and my understanding is that a toner is good because that is where you sort of set the stage. And I don't know, I'm not sciencey, I'm not a dermatologist, but my understanding is that basically using the toner can help with the absorption of all the products that follow. So I got a travel size of this Kiehl's Calendula Herbal Extract Toner. It's alcohol free, and they say it's for normal to oily skin type. My skin is really a sensitive, acne prone combination skin type. So I really have to try around with different products and see what works for me. So I've loved this so far. I've been using it for about a week, so not that long, and I would absolutely buy the 500 milliliter bottle of this. You can actually see little bits in there. So this is awesome. And then I threw in this Avera Glow Hydrating Dew at this stage of my skincare because I really understand this is kind of a toner. It doesn't say it's exactly that, but I love this brand. I have for a long time, and I just wanted to have something from their line in my morning routine. I wish this was a little bit smaller of droplets when I spray it on my face, but I just love the smell, and I know that it's just a nice, refreshing feeling, certainly not taking away from the process of what I'm doing. Then after the toner, they recommend using an antioxidant. So I did a lot of research on every product that I'm using just because my skin is sensitive, acne prone, and combination. So I'm very, very careful and selective about what I put on my skin, and I want to make sure that it's effective. So I went for the Maelove The Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. I really went for this as a vitamin C serum, but I do think it has others in there, maybe vitamin E. I don't remember specifically, and it's not on the bottle, it's on the box. So this Maelove has been really awesome so far. It feels just so good and fancy to put the little droplets on my face. The next thing they recommend is active serums. I have not actually found and purchased one yet for me, although this is something I'm kind of in the process of exploring and looking at. Then they recommend using a spot treatment. So I went for the Riel Beauty Miracle Clear Spot Gel Pen, which has been a really cool concept that you open the pen, and then you can see there's this little hole where I can punch the top of the pen. And when I do, this gel starts coming out of it. I don't want to waste it. You know what? I have some chest acne, so not gonna hide it from you. Don't want to waste this. Okay, I really just did that. After the spot treatment, that's when they recommend using eye cream. So I have this 5-in-1 First Aid Beauty eye cream, which this brand is specifically formulated for sensitive skin. I've been very on the fence about whether eye cream works or not. It seems to be controversial even online, but one thing that I did realize when I was watching sort of an argument for eye cream and other products is the need for consistency, using the right amount, using it consistently for a period of time. And I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't really give it a good shot the first time because the consistency and for long enough I probably didn't give. So I'm currently in the process of giving eye cream another try, and I figured it can't hurt, right? After that, follow up with a moisturizer is what they recommend. So I've been super curious about mucin, but I did a little bit of research on snail mucin and I'm just not a proponent of it. So instead I opted for a vegan mucin, which uses yam root, I believe. And it's been hydrating, definitely not as sticky as the things I see online of snail mucin, but it definitely feels very good. It's light and it goes on and soaks in quickly. And finally, you want to make sure you use SPF. So with the mucin, I'm also trying out this, I got the sample at a New York Fashion Week event, this Toady Mineral sunscreen. So I'm trying this out and I've honestly only used it once so far and I like it. But the other thing that I've been using for years and years and years is the CeraVe moisturizing lotion with SPF. So this is sort of your moisturizer and SPF. That's what I'm doing right now in the morning to really kind of get my skin to a place of glowing, but I also recognize it's going to take time for this to turn, and I also have a PM routine. So this is something that I'm building, I'm actively working towards, but even just the ritual of sitting down or standing up and really having these different skincare products go on and knowing what each one does as I put it on my skin, in some ways, even if it's psychosomatic, I feel like something's already happening. So happy skinning!